Hello YouTube, welcome to some late night off-stream gaming. It is currently 1 AM and I am playing Olaf. It's been a while since Olaf got reworked, but I haven't really played him too much since the ability patch, except... No, I think I only played him when he just got reworked. I haven't really played him since the durability patch. And I'll be honest, I could say that I picked Olaf because he's kind of good into, well, Udyr and enemy bot lane. But the reason why I picked him this game is because I opened a chest and I got Sentinel Olaf, which is the skin that I'm using right now. And I realized I haven't done a video on this champion where I am playing it, so that is why I picked it. So yeah, this game we have Tryndamere against Camille. Tryndamere should be able to eventually side lane against Camille, but in lane phase I think Camille will just go for some pretty big trades and Tryndamere will lose out. Me against Udyr, I can't really do too much because he's really fast and he can fairly easily dodge my Qs, so I don't think I have too good of a kill pressure on him. LeBlanc against Teemo. I think LeBlanc is just gonna permanently push in Teemo and or solo kill Teemo over and over again. And then I have Jhin Karma versus MF Nami. They have a bit of healing, we have some shielding, so they have better sustain, but we can go for some trades. And it's also the easiest lane for me to gank, which is the reason why I am pathing from top towards bot. And then on top of that, Olaf received some changes to his kit very recently. He kinda got like some small buffs and some small nerfs to balance him out, and I haven't played him since then, so that's actually also another reason why I am playing him this game. So for the runes, I'll just quickly show here what we're running. It is just completely normal rune page for Olaf, nothing crazy. And yeah, we're basically just looking to camp the enemy bot lane and basically get ahead from that, and then if we get ahead then we should be fine, generally speaking, for fights. Just gonna clear this. We're gonna go 2 points in Q because we are just gonna go for full clear. We're a little bit slow for the full clear due to the fact that the leash we got was not too good, and starting on red buff on Olaf is not nearly as good as starting on blue, but as I've mentioned in the past, it doesn't really matter which clear is the fastest. What matters is pathing towards the correct lane, and that is what we are doing this game, so should be fine regardless. My bot lane is doing some trades. It is not bad, because I am soon gonna be in bot side, and then we can potentially look for something. But because they're pushing, we can't really do anything except diving, so they have to trade really aggressively in order for us to make a dive like that happen. Udyr is top. It's already cleared 7 camps. But this also means that we will be uncontested for bot lane. Let's see if we can do something here. We have sweeper up very, very soon. And if they don't have this warded, but they do. Let's just use sweeper. Here it is. Udyr is still hovering around top. The wave for bot lane is really bad right now, so I'll just stay for a little bit. If they don't step up, then the wave is in a good state for my bot lane to just have a freeze. And then we can just return gank, because they just killed Tryndamere on top lane, so I'm pretty much expecting my Crux to be gone here, unfortunately. But with a good wave on bot lane, we can basically just gank again straight away. Just gotta pay attention if they put any wards. Not gonna use the vision cone because they have not spotted me, and if I use the vision cone then they might actually end up just seeing me. Just gonna go for a bit of a trade here. I got a flash, but it's not really good. If Karma shielded me, we could maybe actually have went. Okay, we get 2 kills, not bad. Was a bit awkward, I will not lie, but it worked, so we take it. And I get 2 assists. And the next gank will be even easier, because now they don't have summoners. I was thinking about doing Drake, but with me not having a lot of HP, I didn't really want to, also because I don't really have pry on mid lane ever in this matchup. And I saw Udyr was around mid and I saw him path towards bot, so I was like, yeah, we have too many jungle camps anyway, so we can just clear, which is what we end up doing now. Raptors are also taken. Trinimir is going for a dive here. Really good dive because Camille loses the wave. It's Scholar Crab, then I can take the red buff and then I can just path straight into bot lane again. I could see if my Crocs are up from respawn. Yes, they are. So that means after these 2 jungle camps I should hit 6. Making the bot gank a little bit easier in case I do get hit by a bubble, then I can just ulti and then keep running into the enemy. There we go. Could also great for Raptors, because they also respawn here. But then I end up risking losing a Rift Herald for playing for bot side. Which we don't really have to give them Rift Herald, because my Trinimir got that kill back onto Camille. Yeah. Udyr is just gonna path upwards, meaning that we can maybe even look for a dive onto bot. They don't have exhaust, which is pretty good for me. My Trinimir might end up being dove here. It should be pretty bad. Or they're on Rift Herald here. I don't really know yet. We can look for the gank first and then always go Drake after that. Because if we take the Drake first, then they know that we are on bot side, and then the ganks is not gonna work. They end up backing off, and yeah, they ended up taking Rift Herald. I'm not too happy about it, but with the way that we were pathing, we kinda had to give it. So it would be nice to get something done on bot side outside of just taking Drake, due to the fact that Rift Herald is out stronger than Drake. But at least we are guaranteed for it to not be a Cloud Soul. Even though Cloud Soul is kinda good on Olaf, just overall for a team comp, I would probably rather have either Mountain or Ocean or Infernal or something like that. Yeah. We're pretty much guaranteed a somewhat useful soul this game. Enemy bot lane is pushing back in, so let's see if we can make something happen. It's not worth it, but I keep getting spotted by this Nami. She's only level 4, but it's really, really annoying. Karma wants to look for an invade. I'm pretty much down for it. Nice. Another 2 kills. The only issue is that I think that they will put Rift Herald on top and get first tower. And I end up just being flashed on by a LeBlanc. Flash and ignited, and yeah, they end up getting first tower. Yeah, a little bit unfortunate, but I kinda had the intention of I was just gonna play for bot lane really hardcore. But then because they ended up playing for top lane really hardcore, then yeah, with the Rift Herald it ends up paying off for them. I could maybe have played for bot lane a little bit less and then covered for my top lane. That would have been better, but it is not too bad as long as we can just deal with the Camille in terms of the fights. He does have a lot of true damage, so I'm not really tanky against her, unfortunately, but we will see. Then we can kill the enemy bot lane here. Yeah, enemy bot lane is griefing. This is another double kill for us. Jhin taking both the kills, I'm not too sure about, because I have... I'm a bit afraid that Camille and LeBlanc are just gonna one-shot him from 100 to 0, and then if he took all the kills, then we won't really have too much damage left after that. And that wouldn't be too good. Let's see if we can save our Teemo here. We can't really. Ended up not picking up the axe either. Can't even do anything because she's too strong and I don't have Gore Drinker. And my top laner ends up also just dying to the Udyr now. Now my bot lane also dies to the Camille, and Camille will just 1v9 this game. Never mind, he does actually end up surviving. I might lose my red buff here, because Udyr was up there and he killed my Tryndamere. But we will see. Not really the most fun game to play, because the cross maps are not going in our favor at the moment. Do get the kill onto the LeBlanc though, that's not too bad. Let's see if we can help out Teemo here. Can. I'll try and block the Camille. And let's see if we can catch this bot lane. If they end up staying, then I can ghost and chase them, but it doesn't look like I can. They will just back off. But then we can just set up for the dragon at least. Yeah, we'll just set up for the second Drake, then we'll see what type of soul we get. Enemy Camille is rotating as well. And this is unfortunately warded, and we can't even get the dragon. Due to the fact that Camille is here, Camille is kind of just overtaking the game completely. There's not really anything we can do. It's gonna be Infernal Soul, but I don't think any of the teams will get Soul this game. I will not lie. I do get one kill here, I can just chase the MF. She ends up using her heal. Can I catch this champion? Now I can catch it. Nice, good comeback. Camille is still just splitting though, so hopefully Tryndamere can go up and deal with her. Then we will trade bot tower back. Maybe we can look for someone. If they end up looking for Jhin, then we can catch them as well. Oh, this is not LeBlanc. LeBlanc is not going here anyway, this is good. I mean, I have ult in 16. MF doesn't have summoners, so if she overstays here. She knows now. And then it's just built into Death Dance here. We're a little bit behind in terms of experience, due to the fact that we have been pretty much over-ganking bot lane. But luckily Udyr with levels doesn't really do too much. Just slow this guy. Luckily the Raptor blocks. But I lose most of the Raptor camp, unfortunately. Not a good fight to take right now. But I can kill the MF here, maybe. She ended up just pressing R in the wave. Should have went from behind. But maybe we can take this fight in mid lane then. Fortunately, I threw the X at a really bad angle. But we can zone the Udyr from this fight. Maybe he will sit and wait for Crux. He will. But as I said, too fast of a champion to hit with axes, so you don't really have kill pressure on this champion. See if we can do anything here. Reset for this Drake. We would like to contest it. I mean, the game state is not too bad. Our Jhin is really fed, so if we can just peel for Jhin in fights, the only thing that we really can do is we can try and tank some CC. But preferably we would like to run at the enemy with Ghost and ult rather than just stand next to Jhin and be like a body shield. Can you hit this? No, then I will hit it. Luckily, Udyr has no way of entering pit in terms of jumping over the wall, so we can just take it really fast inside of pit. It looks like enemy team will just contest it, so we get a free Drake here. Nice. Now there's nothing to fight for and I have all of my jungle camp, so I'm not really looking for a fight. I would like to just farm up so I can get closer to my Death Dance, because that will help me massively in team fights against a lot of this burst damage that they have. And then luckily LeBlanc is not too fed, so magic resist is not something that I absolutely need to get right now. I can kinda just get away with the magic resist I do get from my ults. We do end up getting a 3 for 2. Do I have to go up and deal with this Udyr? I probably do have to. He's probably gonna take my top side camps, I could imagine, by the time that I go and defend up here. And again, I don't really have kill pressure on this guy, so I don't really want to chase too far, but I would like to contest some jungle camps. But if he leaves my jungle camps up, then I will be quite happy. Trucks are taken. But red buff and raptors are not, so we'll just go with this. We could try and look for a Baron. Unfortunately, I just used my smite. Oh, and Jin also just died to Little Blanc. That's a bit unfortunate. We could still try and look for this, to be honest. Once LeBlanc doesn't come and contest us, I think we're fine. If he does come and contest, then we will just leave. But I should be able to tank it, and Karma can shield on top of that. If I could be the champion that tanks, then that would be great. We need to finish it somewhat fast, otherwise enemy team will get here with smite. Udyr is now out of base. Nice. Here is the Camille though, I have to run this way. Maybe I could have played a little bit more aggressive. I was just really afraid of the Camille Q. I didn't want to give my shutdown. Now the question is, do I want to go for Movement Mortius? Or do I want to go something like... I mean, Sterix also seems kinda nice because it got buffed. I'll try Sterix because it got buffed, but I don't know if it's the best item. I was thinking about going something like a Hex Trinket just for the damage against LeBlanc, but I think honestly just going for HP is really good due to the fact that Camille is doing true damage. So armor is not really that good against the Camille, whereas HP is pretty good. So going for someone like Sterix Gauge feels not bad. And because I think that team fights will be the way to win this game. That is very common, at least in this elo. We're playing in like our tournament is like Diamond 2, but the rest are like low Diamond. And a lot of games are basically decided by team fights. So by having better team fight power, by simply going Sterix, should feel really good. It's not really possible to chase this champion. It simply has too many dashes, unfortunately. Our Karma and Tryndamere are also dead, so... But we can take this fight. And let's go down and help our Jhin. Nice. Those two are pushing on top lane. As long as they don't get the inhib, it's not too bad. But even if they do get inhib, we can kind of free farm on top for 3 minutes until the next Baron spawns, which is also not too bad. But they don't end up taking the inhib, they just get the tower. We're still chasing this LeBlanc, but we will eventually get it. So we're in a pretty good state now. We're 1 Drake from Soul, and we have a decent amount of time before Baron spawns. And we have just enough for our Sterex here. If I had a healing support, I'd consider going for a Spirit Visage. But because I don't have a healing support and only a shielding one, I think Spirit is the best to go here. So I'm tempted to go something like a Deadman's Plate, or potentially even a GA. Or at least go stopwatch for the important fights coming up. Be really nice to have stopwatch for potential fight on Baron, potential fight on Soul. In case something happens. If I get Camille ulted or MF ulti where I can't really escape, then having a stopwatch is never bad. Can we catch this? She will end up recalling. But we can take away some of their jungle camps. Yeah, that was my bad. Just have left. I felt like we could fight it, but I got ignited, so my Gore Drinker didn't heal me for anything. But it's fine. I'll be alive for all of the important objectives, but it was a really bad death giving 800 gold to Camille, who's already really strong. Especially because I was just fighting for a blue buff, and I don't think we were in the best position, and yeah, it was just not a smart fight to take, so that's my bad. So we have 2 options here. We can either say that we want to play fast and play for Baron, or we can take it a bit more slow and play for Soul. Personally, I like to play it a bit more slow and just play for Soul, due to the fact that Baron can very easily go wrong and then become a flip. And I'm not interested in flipping when we are kind of far ahead at the moment. Jhin just one-shots. It's another fight that breaks out. If we win the fight, we can Baron, but okay, not bad. Unfortunately, the Camille ends up killing the Tryndamere. And now she's gonna rotate towards the Baron, I could imagine. Or is she simply going to push? Yeah, we'll just play it slow and play for Soul instead. Camille doesn't have ult. We end up trading, not bad. Then we have Udyr up here. If I can catch this as well. No. Really good. Then we could reset fast and go towards the Drake, but due to the fact that we have complete, or we will have complete prior over Drake, due to the fact that they're all dead, we can just run there instantly. So as long as we can kill it fast and get out, it's good. But if they end up contesting us, it would have been better to reset, because then we'd have full HP, full mana, and slightly better items, but I don't think they will contest us. I don't think they have time to get here. Which they don't. And then it would be nice to get level 16 just for some bonus stats. If I can just farm for level 16 and then base. then we can look to simply end the game. There it is. Is it too greedy to wait 30 gold? Probably is, but I'll do it anyway. I can just defend against the Camille, I guess. There we go. The stopwatch now can only really be used for like a proper 5v5 fight due to the fact that there are no objectives that we can really play for. Or in case that they dive me like this. But they are simply too tanky. Like Udyr is not taking any damage whatsoever from this tower. That's absolutely insane. And I unfortunately don't do any damage onto Camille either. Yeah, her Q does 1987. I think it was 2, maybe even 3. It has to be 3 Camille Qs that does that amount of damage, but still crazy amount of true damage. But she does end up dying. And I think that's GG. I think we can just end. So we did some mistakes, but basically we played towards the correct lane and we ended up getting Soul, we ended up getting Baron. And that is the reason why we ended up winning this game despite making some bad decisions, taking some bad fights and giving some unnecessary gold to enemy team from just dying. So that's basically how to play Olaf in Season 12. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, remember to leave a like. If you have any questions, then leave in the comment section down below. And then otherwise, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And then remember to check out the tier list down in the description. It will give you the tier list of all the junglers. It will give you all the runes and gameplay commentary with those specific champions. And yeah, then I just want to say thank you for watching. And see you guys in my next YouTube video or on my next live stream. See you guys.